Today we're doing a quick review of the LG Direct Drive 8kg washing machine. Okay, so to start I'm just going to talk you through the top of the washing machine. On the left hand side we have the drawer that you would put your washing detergent, your fabric conditioner in. Drawer just opens like so. As you can see, I've already put my fabric conditioner here and my washing powder in here. These three separate sections is the same with most washing machines. And then in the middle we have your washing options. I'll go through them in detail further on in this video. We also have the on and off button and the start and stop button here. And then on the right hand side we have a quick display which shows you the option obviously that you would select and the time remaining here. It's not on at the moment. You can also change the temperature and the spin on certain loads, and also there's some more options here which you can also change with depending on the load that you've selected. I'm going to go through the separate washing programs that the washing machine offers. So first of all I'm going to turn it on. If you don't like that sound, you can actually turn it off, and after the washing machine's actually completed its cycle it plays a nice little tune at the end of it, which again, if it's something you're not keen on, you can turn that off. So as you can see as well, the play pause button here is flashing to let you know that nothing is actually selected at the moment. And when you do select your cycle, it will the LED inside it will be permanent, like the on and off button here is at the moment. When you first select your dial, it goes straight to cotton. I've actually moved it, and to move it to select the cycle you want, you literally just turn the dial like so. The LED light will follow that round, and it'll also make a little tone to let you know you've moved it to the next one. So if I show you again, and you can move that back and forth however you like. If we go to this one, it's on baby care, and if we turn it again, it's on the download cycle, speed 14, and so on and so forth, and you can move that, you know, as quick or as slow as you would like. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk through the different cycles that this washing machine offers. So the first one is cotton. That's pretty standard on most washing machines. It's for coloured fast garments and just normally soiled cotton load. The next one down is cotton plus, so that's for a heavier load, and maybe if your items are a bit more soiled than usual. The next one down we have is mix, so that enables various fabrics to be washed simultaneously. So different kinds of fabrics such as cotton, delicates, wool, just a mixture of items as the name states. The next one down we have easy care. I believe that's suitable for casual shirts that don't need ironing after washing. And the next one after that is duvet. So this is a first on a washing machine. I've never seen this before, but basically it's as the name states, it allows you to wash your duvet. It actually states that it would only fit one single size duvet, but I'm sure at a push you could probably fit a double in there. Whether it would clean as good as it would clean a single, I'm not sure. It's something you would have to try out, but I think definitely a double would probably fit if you tried it. And the next one we have down is hygiene, so it basically washes laundry in a hot program, so that might be good, obviously if you've had some sort of sickness in the family, just to get rid of everything and make sure everything's nice and clean, as it washes them in such a high temperature. And the next one down we have baby care. So again, this one is for lightly soiled baby wear, but it removes solid and protein stains and just provides a better rinse performance. Now if we go over to the right hand side, I'll talk you through these options. So at the top we have sportswear, so that's for you know, your gym gear, so running shorts, running pants, tops. That is cycle is for that. The next one down we have is gentle care. So with gentle care, it's suitable for hand washable clothes, delicate items, and basically laundry that can be easily damaged. The next one down from that is delicate, so it's similar to gentle care, but with delicate it's mainly for you know, blouses, clothes that can be easily damaged but may not necessarily need hand wash, like the gentle care one. And then on the next one down we have is stain care. So with stain care, it offers washing off several different kinds of stains such as wine, juice, dirt. Basically the water temperature is increased step by step for washing various stains. It's suitable for cotton blended fabrics, but it advises not to use delicate clothes in this cycle. And the next one down is the silent wash. So with the silent wash cycle, it basically provides less noise and vibration and saves money. And the next one down after that is something that's called Speed 14. So as the name states, it actually washes clothes in a 14-minute cycle. So this cycle is probably good for clothes that just need a quick freshen up. As you can see, it puts 14 minutes on the dial over here, but you can actually change the temperature and spin, so that increases the time depending on what temperature you're using and also what spin you're using. But if you're just using the 20 Celsius and the 400 spin, it does wash them in 14 minutes. And then finally, the last option is download cycle. So you can actually connect this washing machine up to your home Wi-Fi and download any cycles. And once you've done that, you can use it and program it to the one that you would prefer to use. If not, the default option for that, I believe, is just a rinse and spin. Okay, so just to show you this dial over here, I've actually selected the Speed 14 cycle here. And as you can see, it's put 14 minutes on the timer. So this is your timer. And then here, on certain programs, you can change the temperature and spin. As you can see, we've got cold, 20, 30, 40, 60 and 95. Whether it'll let you use all them is dependent on the program that you select. So for example, I have Speed 14 selected at the moment. It will actually only let me change the temperature to 30, 40 and 20. So it won't let me use cold and it won't let me use 60 or 95, but it will do on other programs that you select on the washing machine. But as you can see, if I change that to 30, it increases the time to 17 minutes. And if I change it to 40, it increases the time to 20 minutes. And again, you can change the spin underneath by just simply tapping it. As you can see, the light changes underneath. And again, that would also change the time depending on which spin you select. So if we use 400, it's 20 minutes. That's on the 40 degree temperature. If we change it to 800, it still stays at 20 minutes, but if you had no spin, it brings it back down to 60 minutes. But again, as you can see on this cycle, on the Spin 14 cycle I've selected, it'll actually only let you select up to 800. But on other cycles, it will let you change the spin from 1000 up to 1400. It's just dependent on which cycle you select. And just looking at these options at the bottom, we have turbo wash and pre-wash. With each of these options, to select the top one, you would just press it, similar to the temperature and spin, and then if you wanted the bottom option, you would hold it in. So we have turbo wash, which is a wash cycle in under an hour with energy and water saving, and the pre-wash is if the laundry is heavily soiled, pre-wash program is recommended. And then we have the intensive option here. So it says if the laundry is normal and heavily soiled, intensive option is very effective. And the obviously child lock speaks for itself. You can select this to stop children operating the machine while it's in use. And then we have the rinse and the tub clean. So this washing machine actually offers a program where it will actually clean the drum of the washing machine itself. And then we have the delay end option. So with the delay end, you can set a time delay so that the washing machine will start automatically and finish after a specified time. And then at the end, this is the one that really impressed me, was the add item option. So during a cycle, usually if you put your washing machine on and you forget to add an item, usually you just have to wait and load it into the next lot washing. But not with this washing machine, it's quite clever. You can actually press this button whilst it's midway through a cycle, and if it's safe to do so, the washing machine will actually stop and let you open the door, and you can add an item in and it'll just start again after that. So just a final snippet of the washing machine in use. I have it selected on the Speed 14 cycle. And as I mentioned before, this play pause button here, the light is now constant because the cycle has been selected, so it's not flashing anymore. One thing worth mentioning as well, which I quite like, is that the door is quite dark. So if you look closely, you can see the washing going round in the drum. But I think, I mean, it doesn't really matter for me as much because I'm using it in a utility room, but I think if you did have the washing machine in a kitchen, I think it's quite nice to not have your washing, you know, on display, especially if you've got visitors around. I think that's quite a nice feature.